Hello and welcome again to our stream here. I'm your host, International Master William Pascal, and this is Sladgie's Twitch channel. We are working on our enunciation for future move entry on the voice. The voice entry. Got to enunciate quickly and correctly. All right, the Monadnock Marathon. No, Sparkle Horse, Modnock, Zen Chess, Moralis, Dinekis, Repunge, Palots, and Acerbate. It's an arena. We had fun last time, so I thought we'll do a reprise. A reprise. What's up? Yeah, man. People just want attention. It's like feeding the trolls. Alright. No one is above the law, Acerbate. Alright. Sparkly Horse. The Shark Arena. Dunno. Alright, we're gonna host we're hosting an arena here, 2.5 hours, 10+0 casual, just like last time. Welcome, Zen Chess. Guys, please support the stream if possible. Alright, we got the coffee. Mr. Coffee, I don't know. He's been kind of AWOL lately. Alright, we got a message one more time to the team. One last call. Copy. Last call for the... Take one for the team. Message all members. Please, I beg you. Play. Alright, donate your life. No. Alright, please play. Bing. We need you. Arena Rapid. Sharknado tournament. Tourney. Starting at 6:45 CST. Central European Summertime. Sharknado 3. Alright. Only 2 people in the team chat. Acerbate. At least as a moderator, you could be in the team chat. You're the one who said you had like 299 like pages open or whatever. Alright. So, who's here? Mikhail Tal, Dr. Capablanca. Wow, Tal and Capablanca, 2 world champions. Nice. If you'd like to join our team, perhaps, Shark Arena. You could make it capitals. Shark Arena. Oh, I see what happened there. I see what you did there. Shark Arena. Renal Shark Arena. How does it look now? Sladgie's Rapid Shark Arena. Well, it'll do. Alright. It'll do. Acerbate. Inappropriate. We'll have to have an investigation. Get Bob all excited. He'll come back to the stream. Alright, we've got 6 viewers, setting a record here with 1 viewers. Acerbate, if I turn off the stream by accident, you're gonna let me know, right? You're not gonna just sit there popping in quotes and acting like everything's normal. We've got 10 minutes till the tournament starts. Mikhail Tal. Mikhail. Zen Chess donated 500 bits. Nice. Very generous from the Zen Chess. Now the bit leader for the week. The only bitter biter. If you donate bits, are you a bitter or a biter? Bits. When you give bits, you're bidding or biting. I don't know. But anyway, I don't know if it'll be a Wordle word. You're on the ball. Welcome. Astrobate. TP Bot. TP Bot. Playing in another simul. Alright. You will be notified when the tournament starts, so it is safe to play in another tab while waiting. It's safe to analyze with your engine in another tab while waiting. No, just kidding. Tell me what's up. Where is everybody? Masturbate gifting a tier 1 sub to Dr. Trip Chance. He hasn't been around much. I guess he's busy with veterinary school. Or he's been carted off by the Iranian Republican guards or whatever. for being a veterinarian, I guess. It's illegal to have, I think it's like illegal to have cats and dogs now or something. It's crazy shit, man. It's a crazy world we live in. What's up, Arsenal fan? How's it hanging? Thumbs up or thumbs down today? Thing a beer can't cure. Yeah, I'm always leaning to the left. I guess that's my political affiliation. Happy Indictment Day. Circus in the United States going on. But we're not going to talk about politics. This is an important stream. We don't do that here. Alright. This is our escape from reality, this stream. So I really shouldn't inject real world stuff here. Chess is a perfect escape from reality. You want to see my 960 Immortal? Uh-oh. It's a new Immortal every week. This is awesome. Yeah, of course. Feel free to share. As a subscriber, you have both, privileges here. Copy link address. Will that work? Boom. Oh, the Immortal. 5-0 rated chess 960. Looks like a Sicilian. Yeah, this actually isn't a bad starting position except for the knight on A1. It's like pretty like normal chess. I mean, it's not bad. I could deal with this setup. Don't blame you for playing E5 either. Oh, it sacks a pawn. Oh, I didn't realize. There's a queen on B8. Maybe you didn't know either. So that's a pawn sack. He defends. You pin it. Plays F6. Astrobate would like this. Astrobate would be down with the piece sacrifice here. He would already be sacrificing on E5. Or the other thing is knight h4. I mean, the problem is, geez, there's no queen there. See, that's the other problem with chess 960. I get stuck and I think like the queen is on its normal square and stuff. I don't play enough chess 960. Wow, this is a pretty good move. He's coming to the center with a clamp down. Black defended well. Hitting your bishop. the computer doesn't like this because he just hits it. He played very logically. He dropped back. He played very logically, I think, so far. I mean, you're okay, but, you know, you sacked a pawn, didn't have compensation. C4, and now B4 by black. I don't know. I don't know what I would do there. Yeah, I'm not sure I would be attracted to B4 necessarily. Mrs. Arlsberger. Keep the tension. I even consider taking for black here. But this is nice. Mrs. Light Squares. Oh no. The ultimate cheapo. I like how he gets a question mark for knight b6. He avoids mate in 2. I mean, he should get like an exclamation point for that move. Most people would have just dropped the mate in 2 here and let you sack your queen for mate. Question mark. He gets to that. He's got an escape route now through d7. Just in his grill here. Oh, king d6, getting out of the pin. Pretty logical, but d4 looks pretty nasty, to be honest. I guess he has this knight move to f4. So you found something more direct. Wow. Ben, I don't know, it looks like one of Schumacher's games against me. The the Arsenal Spectacular. So he should consider taking with the pawn, maybe? If he takes with the pawn, check, king c7. I mean, you're like probably winning, right? But you're not up any pieces yet. This is a nice move. Bishop e5. Chomp. The immortal. Finally getting the last pieces in. No relenting. Oh my god. Little nervous moment here. Saw that. And now rook takes e3 check. He actually has rook takes e3 check. You could just take with the king. I mean, you're probably still winning, because your bishop defends your rook at d1. Oh, this is crazy. Okay. Yeah, that was nice, man. Very nice. The immortal. One mistake, 4 inaccuracies. Fabulous chess, 6-4. Alright. Time for the tournament. That was just an appetizer. Well, at least got me thinking about chess a little bit. 1 minute and 47 seconds to go. Mr. Coffee. AWOL. Subscribe at tier 2. Alright, I'll forgive you. They have subscribed for 65 months. Currently on a 65-month streak. 65-month streak. Dude, that's pretty big. He's almost a founder. I wonder how many months... No. Well, what are we talking about? And what rating? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. I think he improved a lot while you were away at vacation. Anger management anger management camp, where I should probably check in. All right. I'm Move 11 was a 68 or 69 months. Alright guys, 30 seconds to go. I'm going to throw the link out there one more time. Repunch probably won't show up. You mentioned my name. Yeah, see? I get that all the time. I should start like a self-help business. Stand by, Sparkle Horse. Pairing players get ready. Okay, no evil. Oh, Rack of Lamb. Silence of the Lambs. That beats my tuna salad for today. Lack of spam. Just broke my heart thinking about that. I guess I had lamb in Italy. That's the last time. I never cook it at home. Because only I'm the only person who would eat it. I'm the only lamb fan. Alright, we wasted half a minute here. I really have to play a little bit faster. It's expensive, of course. Now, I mean, now it is. It wasn't always. I mean, I remember in the States, like 10 years ago, how like lamb would be like a lot cheaper than like beef and other stuff. Now everything's expensive. Kids are food idiots. Alright. Yeah, this is an interesting position. The semi-Tarash, where white has three interesting moves. E3, G3, and E4. Man. Excel Poker. Hey everyone, good luck. Silent Spectator. Yeah, you're playing in a real tournament. An actual chess tournament. The main line is Bishop D3, but this is the alternative. It's a little weird to put the bishop on C4 without capturing something on that square, in a sense. I guess it avoids knight B4 in some variations. On the other hand, the bishop itself can be, you know, a bit prone to being attacked either way on D3 or C4. Botvinnik played this with white, but his opponent didn't play it the same. I'm relying on Shuba Farago from Dynamic Chess Strategy. Rip Ivan Farago, passed away last year. Okay. Attacking my bishop. Not very nice. This is one option. Perhaps Queen E2. Perhaps Queen E2 on the more natural side. Actually, I was looking at our game from the Simul Arsenal. Quite an interesting game. I think one of the best games from the Simul. You didn't play Queen D3 in the right position. I think you knew that move from a different variation. But the overall game was, I thought, one of the more interesting from Sunday's Simul. though didn't get the result you'd hope for. Going through that simul, it wasn't easy to find many good games. That was one of the only ones. Alright, queen d3. Now my bishop's starting to be trapped, so this feels like it was definitely a mistake. But I had fun playing that game. Interesting opening. I misevaluated some points, and you probably did too. It was kind of a weird position. Okay, onward and upward. 10-minute, guys. This is arena, so you can play as many games as you can. That's the point. Take no prisoners. Black very solid here. I'm not super comfortable with my queen position. I tried to be more active. But honestly, I think this probably makes more sense if this tension has been released. And they're like hanging pawns here. But who knows? The possibility of e5 exists. So then chess just continues to play very natural, straightforward moves. And I'm gonna feel like I have to move my queen again soon. h4. That's a kind of crazy move to play. Mildly crazy. Okay, I think maybe e4 should be considered, but again, we have another problem there. Take, knight b4. That's pretty straightforward. That's going to be an issue. At the end of the day, it just seems like my queen is unnecessarily like exposed, and I just keep regretting playing queen d3. Regret. No regret. Regress. Egress. Plus my knight on f3 is a problem. Bishop d2. That's super lame. Okay. How about we do something else? Bishop b3. Pretty lame waiting move. Welcome everybody. Hardcore fans only. The evil site hosts, of course, the Tuesday bullet tournaments. I saw an article on CNN today about how Magnus blundered and lost against Artemiev. But it's sad, you know, like the CNN has like no real chess correspondent. There's always like this noob who reports on chess. He's like a general sports. It just seems like news sites need someone who really understands chess to write articles about it. generic, like, reporting about chess tournaments, the people who are reporting those articles are just, like, totally clueless. It's kind of sad, but, you know, what are they going to do? Hire a special chess correspondent? I mean, major newspapers don't even have, like, you don't even have chess columns anymore. I don't know what to do. Promise you're not going to sacrifice your queen or something. Saeed's, welcome back. Every time they write an article I see online, it's like either feels like it's an advertisement for chess.com or they're just like clueless. Articles written by people who know nothing about chess. Alright, I gotta move my bishop again. Shit. It's knight a5. Don't like my position. Bishop a3 is interesting. Shit. Can I say that? Will the Shark Arena now always be Tuesday, replacing the other tournament? We fly by the seat of our pants here. Never. No, I mean, you know, no, I just like to be flexible. I just thought last week was fun, so I'll try it again. I just make it up as I go along. Like all great artists. Man, I mean, dude, Zen chess is super, super safe. Playing super, super safe. Super saver. That knight on a5, man, it's kind of annoying. Can I play e4 eventually? Do you have a problem with that? Then he has a shelf queen. It only took me 17 moves to get in e4. I could have played it on like move 5. I messed up with queen d3. It's clearly a bad move. It was clearly a mistake. Any sort of tactics here? d3, bishop d8, pawn takes e2, bishop takes c7, pawn takes d1 check. That's interesting. Another idea. I feel like I'm playing like, dude, he's freaking turning into Schieberspieler. This is Schieberspieler repertoire. Semi-Tarash. Love it. Maybe I'm not worse. I don't really like the C file here. Yeah, this is kind of a classic move. I don't know, is it necessarily harmful? Is it necessarily harmful to our health? He's all over me here. In my grill. That's the phrase of the day. What's wrong with bishop d3? Why would I prefer to put the bishop somewhere else? Not really sure. It's kind of bullshit. I mean, I have a superiority in the center, and your kingside is weakened. but I have no time to take advantage of it. I'm like the best player on my street, man. No, just kidding. No, I really am, but no, congratulations. We used to have three IMs on the same street. Knight B3. You guessed it. He's threatening. Knight C1. I bet I wouldn't. I don't know. Districts here in Budapest are pretty big. I might be able to be the district champion. Oh my god. Just relentlessly. He's relentlessly aggressive. Jesus. Something like that. Zen chess. I mean, Excel poker. Jesus. I really didn't want to do this. Jesus Christ, dude. What's that? Alright. I should have played this last move. He just sees everything. This is like a perfect game by black without even a tiny inaccuracy. It's pretty scary. I mean, dude, what was this? This was like a perfect game by black. It's unbelievable. Just move after move. Perfect. Perfect move. Even G6 has to be played, not H6. Jesus Christ, dude. This is just outrageous. Rook c3 is the engine move. I fucked up here. I had to play queen h6 and I saw it, but I didn't like f6. So I declined to play it. I was fine after that. Stupid. Yeah, d3 was interesting. Of course. I talked about it during the game. This is ridiculous. I mean, of course I should have played queen h6, but I thought he had f6 and he was okay. So I didn't think this was losing the game. I was just losing the game with bishop b1. He's winning after queen takes, knight e2 check. Sorry? Oh, he has a fork here. Oh, that's great. Wow, that was great. Really well played game by me. Nice. Jesus Christ. Grandmaster. Okay. I got really bad start. Whew, horrible. Oh no, Alvisto's playing? Alright. He's just gonna like try to pile up wins on time and not play anyone good. Last time he managed to avoid all strong players. But he got Zen chess. What? He lost a game to Heroku already? Losing doesn't matter. What is wrong with my freaking browser, man? I can't get rid of the stupid taskbar at the bottom. Oh. Shit. It won't go away. I hate Chrome. I only use it for this stream. Makes me crazy. How do you get rid of the freaking taskbar at the bottom of Chrome? Can anybody help me do that like really fast? Because it's driving me nuts. It's like, why do all browsers do that? They make it like impossible to get rid of the freaking taskbar. I guess that's their business, right? They don't want you to get rid of the taskbar. Surprised, like, Microsoft sends you like ads every time you turn on the freaking computer now. Tough pairing with the ring rust. Ooh, man, this is gonna be rough. I'm 0 for 1. Good thing it's unrated. You get the feeling like Zen Chess has been playing warm-up games or something. Because I was like too slow. And he's very sharp. He played solid, but then his calculation at the end was perfect and very fast. Not the feeling of player. I'm not feeling like I'm playing a player who hasn't played a game today. I need other excuses. Alright, who's playing? See if we can follow a game from the tournament. Yeah, you can berserk, right? No? Berserk should be enabled. I should have berserked. You know, honestly, I should just berserk all the games because Aldiso is going to do that. And it gives us such an advantage. I try to play real chess. Somehow maybe I just need to drink a beer or something. Somehow last week's arena was more fun. Like, Schieberspieler. Well, dude, the whole arena is counter synergic with my stream content, bro. Obviously, you know, the whole concept of arenas, but it's alright. Oh shit, it's too late to berserk. Zen just crushed another player. Oh man, he's He's really strong. Sometimes, like most of us, inconsistent. Yeah, I meant to berserk. Didn't. It's just not automatic. Fetishist. He's an opening fetishist. Schumacher has opening fetishes. I guess we all do. I have this one student who's obsessed with double fianchettoing. He's a beginner. He's around 1300 lichess. I mean, there's worse problems that you can have than being like obsessed with doing double fianchettos. But it's kind of weird, you know. I'm like, dude, you don't have to double fianchetto every game. Yeah, he just does that because it's like an automatic part of his routine. That's what I'm saying. Like Queen C2, H3. He just does these moves like automatically in every position. He doesn't listen to me either. I'm wondering if he even has the stream turned on. Because he never listens to me. Seriously. I was telling someone else about that this week. Schumacher, yeah, he never listens. He's still getting better, even, you know, it's pretty cool. He's still getting better, even though he never listens to me. So that's good. Whoa. Tactics. Right, maybe you mute the stream when you play the game. Even, Arsenal fan listens to me. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's a reasonable idea. I feel there's something here. Feel it. Feel the burn. Blockade-o-matic. Pawn structure. WJ Loof in an evening stream. Whoa. Do you have a holiday or something? What's up, man? Well, you don't have a conventional job anymore? What's up? You're at work and by yourself. I was like, dude, how is WJ Loof here? But appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Alone in the office. Oh. The good news is when I lose the d4 pawn, my bishop will have a good diagonal. So that's good. Injured, medicated, and working. The problem with being a chess streamer and not a like, you know, sexy woman or whatever, I can't get the like teenage boys to follow. So all I get are like unemployed, you know, chess players. My audience consists of unemployed chess players for the most part. Unemployed middle-aged chess players. Well, we get some employment. Some people are employed. Mr. Coffee. Excel Poker might be employed. But employment numbers are low for stream subscribers around these parts. Can I play d5? I guess the better question is, should I play d5? And whatever. Employment is overrated. I was thinking about this when I saw this. There's this homeless guy. Well, I think he's homeless. Anyway, if he's not homeless, he's basically very, very poor and unemployed and almost lives on the street. So I saw him today and I was thinking, I was thinking about him, and you know, he doesn't aggressively beg. He probably gets like handouts and stuff, but he could probably like get a job for the city, like working, you know, cleaning trash cans and stuff like that. But I was thinking to myself, you know what? Jesus, what just happened here? Oh, I hung a piece. Well, that's good. Obviously. What the fuck? I'm talking too much. I got distracted, man. I just hung a piece. So I played d5 and it doesn't work. I had to take with the queen. Jesus. I don't know, man. I'm just not... I am not warmed up. I'm just dropping pieces. But I just thought, you know, okay, I don't blame him. You know, I'd rather just ask for handouts than walk around carrying around the trash, cleaning out trash cans. Schumacher known for his perfection in the endgame. That's a good move though, rook a2. Relatively annoying. Not really thrilled about that one. That is a good move. Oh well. I just hung a piece. What's wrong with me? He should have berserked against me, honestly. Money is nice to have. Are you sure? I seem to be running out of it pretty quickly. He's driving me crazy. What am I gonna do? I don't know, man. Schumacher, yeah, constantly with the insta moves, and he's like the most underrated player I've ever seen. He never ever, his rating never ever goes over like 2,000 something, and he plays like he's a master half the time. He's like a sandbagger or something. Every move is like a perfect threat. Every move. It's so easy. And he uses 0 time to play like perfectly. It's really irritating, man. This is not going to be a good tournament. Alright, that's it. Now I'm pissed. I'm going to finish this game, and then we're going to completely change. I mean, come on, dude. Rook g8 check? Seriously? You find that move, like, instantly? Who plays rook g8 check there? Using no time. Well, that's a bit over the top. Okay. Rook g8 check. And he doesn't listen to me, and he still just keeps improving. This is what I was talking about earlier. That's pissing me off. He never takes my advice, never listens to anything I say, and he's still getting better all the time. What's that about? He does the opposite of everything I suggest. Keeps playing the same robotic stuff. Never uses his time. And after 300 games of my advice, he's still beating me. I should approach this tournament differently. He's I mean, he has like what, 20% against me, which is actually a really good score for his rating. He's super, super accurate. Look at this. Maybe f6? Is that worth trying? Probably not. And he's always faster. $1,900 in blitz. Dude, there's people in here who are 1,900. They just drop pieces every single game. How can you be 1,900? It's ridiculous. He's like 2,300 and he's rated 1,900. He could be 2,300. I'm like massively, I'm at least 100 points underrated. Okay, this is rapid, so I'm thinking more in terms of blitz when I say he's 2,300, but definitely in yeah, I mean in rapid as well. He just seems to be moving around in circles with no clear plan here. Rook G8 check. I know. You did that last time. Why do you have to do that? Just to be fancy? Why Rook G8 check? It's like he just has to do tactics to be fancy. He's still a minute ahead on time. I honestly should just resign because this is like the whole arena's over now. Aldous still has 8 points. But it's a matter of principle. He's not even attempting to figure out a way to win. He just moves his pieces around in circles and tries to win on time. That's his strategy. He's literally trying to win on time. I'm pretty sure. Even if I win this pawn, I'm still down 2 pawns. That's pretty good. Right? I'd like to see his time usage. Like, how balanced is it? Does he always make a move in exactly the same approximate amount of time? His pace just seems so perfect. You know, he never spends too long in any moves. It's unbelievable. Never. Never ever spending too long on a move. It's crazy. Knight takes. Played instantly. The better capture. Without even thinking. Dude, I mean, this opponent has to be at least 2,300. You know. What? Are you kidding? You're doing that tactic with no time here. Knight takes h5. Seriously. Okay, whatever, dude. Knight takes h5. What is that? The engine number 1 move? I don't know, man. That's pretty suspicious. Wow. You just played knight takes h5 using no time. With no calculation at all. 0 inaccuracy, 0 mistakes, 0 blunders. The whole game, 99% accuracy. That seems a bit much to me, dude. Wow. Uh-huh. Dude, it's not this. It doesn't matter. Look at his graph, man. He's using no time. Once he wins a piece, knight takes h5. All right. Of course you saw it. Don't cry wolf. It's a good thing you're here to point that out. Do you know how often people play 99% accuracy games? Even when they're up a piece? In like 10-0 chess? Like, I don't think I've had one in the last 6 months or something. That's crazy, honestly. And he's drinking. Okay, so that's it. Okay. What was your previous game? You have 9 wins and 25 losses today. You beat Mudnock too. Oh, and he's 2,400. What was the 92% accuracy on that one? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Maybe your cousin who's like a FIDE master or something. So obviously Sumaher is going to win the tournament, like crushing everyone with like perfect games. You were 21 cent upon loss against him with very high percentage. You lost 2 games. What? Against Sharon you lost? Against Shaki you lost? What's that about? What? This is like a different player, man. This is a different player playing black. This is not the same player that just played me, dude. There's no way that's the same player that just played me. That's a totally different player. It's not the same player. No way. That is not the same player. I don't think so. You're like two different people. Your cousin, who's like a FIDE master, played game 2, game 3, and game 4. He just got 97% accuracy or 99% accuracy against me in a 50-move game, dude. XL chess is like, XL poker is like, oh yeah, but you gave him the piece. But that means he played the entire endgame without any inaccuracies. I mean, that's almost impossible. That was a long endgame, even though he was up a piece. He made like not a single serious inaccuracy. Rook g8 check, rook h8 check. Knight takes h5, instantaneously. Come on. It's his neighbor. You cannot count it that way. Why? Baisanov should be banned from chess for playing this opening. This is why I don't want to play. I don't want to play the white side of the Caro-Kann anymore. This line is so disgusting. I hate knight f6. I can't even begin to express how much I hate it. 0 for 2 so far. Mikhail Tal's winning the tournament. He's 1800. Aldiso in second. Paulos in third. I still think that Shimahara is like multiple people today. I wouldn't even find rook takes h5 there. Knight takes h5. I would win like by technique. Who's calculating tactics when you're up 3 pawns in an endgame like that? Especially like using no time at all. I mean, that's pretty weird, dude. Whatever. It's my turn. I'm really raging now. Horrible. I dropped a whole piece. I don't know what's wrong with me. XL Poker, why aren't you playing? Why aren't you playing? Oh no, bishop d6. He actually seems to know what he's doing here. Yeah, that was stupid to play knight g3. I never play that. Maybe knight g5 or something weird like knight c3, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I definitely shouldn't do. Oh yeah, chess prep. Okay, I shouldn't do knight g3 because everybody knows this. You know, everybody tries to play knight g3 to avoid the exchange of knights. So it's a pretty common variation. There's no surprise there. It was a dumb idea. Just playing like garbage. Zen chess just crushed me with black. Then I hung a piece. But I mean, everyone is like God. Instead of h4, the main line. You're talking about a different variation, dude. He played knight f6, man. This is not a bishop f5 variation. This is a knight f6 variation. You're talking about the bishop f5. Yeah. Well, I mean, everybody knows that. I think you played that against me. Everybody knows the bishop f5, but I saw an interesting game at the World Senior where Rogelio Antonio like crushed this old Danish guy with Castle's Queen side. I mean, I really feel like that's the only way. It's the only way for. It's the only way for White to go in this crap. Crap. That's what I call it. It's so solid for Black. It's just disgusting. It's my second game with White, and the second opponent who played an absolutely disgustingly solid opening for Black. It's just so gross. I want to just be ill. Like it's like playing the London. You're playing the London with Black every game. The Silas Lakdawala repertoire. London with White, Slav with Black, and Caro Kann. I'll just slip my wrists, you know? Like, if that's my chess game, every single game is London, Caro Kann, or Slav, I don't see the point in playing chess anymore. You could just play, like, tic-tac-toe or something really, really, really monotonous where there's no creativity at all. Bishop f5. Yeah, I'm in a really bad mood after losing those first two games. I have no chance to win the arena. But the point is that it's fun, right? You get refunded points due to cheating every day. Dude, how many reports do you file? You must file a lot of reports, man. You file more reports than the Trump organization. Jesus Christ. You could get arrested for false for false filings if you're not careful. Who has time to make all those filings? Ah. Well, either way, you still have to make filings, right? They make filing difficult, or at least they used to make filing difficult on the Evil Chess site. One of the many reasons why I'd never play there. Because of their subscription, it's like ICC had the same problem, man. They don't want to ban people because they're paying members. It's a huge flaw in the model of subscription model chess site is flawed because, you know, they don't want to like kick people out who are paying members. Right. Okay. Mr. Coffee. The system. I like that. The system caught them. They attempt to negotiate with cheats. Right, right. No, it's disgusting. Exactly. Negotiating with cheaters. Oh, you promised not to do it anymore. We won't air your dirty laundry. Or shit like that. Because that cheat could derive some financial benefit for them down the line. I mean, Hans was a streamer for a while. Not a big deal, but you know, he could be a profitable asset if he wasn't a scummy, you know, massive cheater. Of course they're going to give him a second chance. But not because they're nice people, you know. It's like it's potential profit for the site. You're just like cows that are getting milked for the corporate gods. It's run by some cult in Utah, right? A good man. I don't really know. He seems like nothing special to me. Just a guy who is making money from a chess site Only thing in the guy's defense is that he's an actual chess player, whereas everyone else who's involved with that company is not a chess player at all. Behind him is the cult of Mormons. The real ownership is like a cult of Mormons or something. Nothing wrong with that, you know. I'm really, you know, fond of cults, personally. Everything's a cult. Christianity is a cult. I just don't like profit-making chess-playing sites on principle. Because, obviously, I just stated the reasons. Check. Speaking of cults, anybody see the protesters in New York today? They look like... I mean, chess attracts some really crazy people, honestly. But the wackos who go to the, like, Trump protest, they look like extras from The Hills Have Eyes. I mean, chess politicians can't compete with these people. There was this guy in like red, white, and blue overalls who was straight out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It's just, dude. Wow, King G6 and everything's okay. It's totally okay. It's completely fine. I just saw like some photos from today. I tried to link it on Facebook, but then it disappeared before I could even... It was BBC. Dude, how did I was unbeaten last week? Well, I guess not counting the simul. Repunch, they're gods. Like, Schumacher's, like, cousin, who's a FIDE master, crushed me with perfect technique and the piece-up position. And then Zen Chess has an 8-year-old brother. His 8-year-old brother just, like, has been training really hard and slaughtered me. It's cool. It's totally okay. Yeah, like, no more arenas now, not after that crap. I was in a good mood last week. Not anymore. Good mood. It was fun last week when, like, you know, it was all fun and games when Schieberspieler lost an early game. Now I'm just pissed. Even Schieberspieler won't play after last week. Your opponent left the game. I want my points back. Dinakis is in first place. Holy shit. The great thing about arenas is that the results are totally random, which makes it more fun. Alisto should be a massive favorite, but it's a small field and it just comes down to pairings and random factors a lot of times. Being a favorite on paper doesn't really hold that much water in arena. That's why it was such a joke when, like, Jabava, like, freaked out and quit lichess because of some arena result or some bullshit. You know, what do you expect? It's a completely bogus concept. We're just doing this for quote-unquote fun. I'm not going to bash on poor Jabava anymore, but just saying, you know, dude, he could get a 10% discount at my psychiatrist, like Arsenal fan did. I had a really easy day today, and there was no explanation for a bad performance. Bill's not as fast as the other kids. I feel like I'm walking into a tactic here. It's completely safe to have your king on g6. Dude, he's totally unstable psychologically. No, I was like under the impression that he's always been unstable. I think he's the kind of player that would have like, you know, really high fluctuation in his results in the first place. There's no mate here. He timed out. We should get Bob to do an investigation of Schumacher. He only gets his cousin to play against the stronger players, and then he's playing other games himself. Alright, we won a game. Thanks for making me feel better. So Zen Chess crushed me, and then what happened after that? He drew with Aldisto and lost to Jeroen. Dude, 2 people have lost to Jeroen. Jeroen has beaten Aldisto and Schumacher. But Schumacher did the same thing last week. He had some crazy run. He was doing really well. BB Sara almost crushing the field. I wonder why, you know, she's a big rival with the other one. She wants to be a superstar. She wasn't a particularly friendly player. I didn't find her very charming. Or her bodyguard. But whatever. Do I get a verified check mark? Do I have to pay extra for that? Ooh, repunch. Yeah, I'm not no more Mr. Nice Guy. First of all, we're berserking. Thanks, Astrobate, for the gift sub. Berserking every game. I'm on tilt now. And yeah. Haha. Surprise. Hi, boss. How are you doing? Nice knowing you, WJ Loof. Saveli Golubov, Sladgie, Rapid Tournament, Budapest, 2013. I played this. I played it against you. I played it against a number of people. I think I inspired Golubov to play like all kinds of insane openings. He was like really young then. And then I saw his play like later, and he was like, he's all of a sudden playing all kinds of crazy shit. He was probably inspired to love weird openings. You know, it could have a lasting effect if you play like one knight h6 against someone when they're like 13 years old or something. He was freaked out. The game was a draw. It was a good game. It was the same exact line. I've analyzed this with a computer. I know that's crazy, right? But this was, you know, a pet opening for me for a long time. We need pet names for openings. Sandy the Scandy. I always feel like Scandy sounds like racist. Oh! You called him a Scandy. It's a racist term for Scandinavian. It could be, right? I mean, a lot of other terms are just like, you know, hey, I'm a liberal, man. I'm relatively liberal, but I do think that people take the cancel stuff too seriously. Um, Now they're canceling like books, Roald Dahl. Um, or editing old books, because of the terminology used. You can't change old books, man. I mean, that's just wrong. You can't edit the words used in old books. It's just not right, dude. Knight c6, g4, knight e5. Can I do that? Am I hanging a piece yet? They're like modifying like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and shit. Come on now. But how did we get talking about this again? Oh, the Scandi. I never called it the Scandi, though. To be honest, I was brought up chessically, old school, North American school of chess, okay? I.A. Horowitz did not classify that shit as the Scandinavian fence, man. It was the center counter, my bro. There is no such thing as the Scandinavian. This opening... Who called it the Scandinavian anyway? This was the center counter, man. Screw this Scandinavian stuff. It's not even its real name. I mean, it's supposed to be the center counter. No, that's the center attack. The center attack? The center counter defense. No, I mean, the Scandinavian, it's a totally European thing. It's called the center counter, e4, d5. If you ask Bobby Fischer the name of this opening, 100% he would say it was the center counter. Anyway. But it's like chess openings aren't patented. Chess opening names are obviously not patented, so it's really very arbitrary. But Scandinavian really caught on. All the books call it Scandinavian. Anything published since like 1990 became the Scandinavian. Pre-1990 would be center counter. No, it's not about that. Repunj, you're getting way too modern. I mean, this was settled a long time ago. You just can't help but get in that Gotham chess into the topic. But no, not everything is determined by Gotham chess, surprisingly. I'm gonna have to time you out for that. Alright, it's time out. Who gave him a gift sub, anyway? Speculating about the wealth of Harry Potter is not welcome here. Asterbate gave him a gift sub, and he comes on and he's talking about Harry Potter. Unbelievable. Alright, we gotta concentrate now. He's doing it while he's playing me, of all things. Ripley. Knight d3 check. Lieutenant Ripley. Knight d3 check. Does it do anything? What doesn't it do? Knight d3 check. It's like multi-purpose. It defends b4. Okay, knight d3 check. My c7 is hanging. I don't really like that, if I'm being perfectly honest. There's got to be something here. Oh. Damn, what do I do about that? Can he castle queenside? He can. That's really annoying. Damn. Wow, dude. Alright, I'm gonna have to take. There's no other option. Yeah. I think I had to. I know, dude, he's toxic. But toxic masculinity, I mean, that's the whole thing that made Andrew Tate popular. Who do you think watches that, dude? Teenage girls because he's so sexy? Or, oh no, it's chess, I forgot. There are millions of 12-year-old kids who are being influenced by this guy. That's all it is, man. How popular can you be with like 12-year-old boys? If that was my goal, you know, okay. I mean, I could do that, but it's not my thing, man. I'm not here to be popular with 12-year-old boys. Dude is defending. I'm just here, you know, to promote chess, and primarily I teach adults, so my content isn't really geared toward kids or teenagers. Well, you have that. He sees everything. And he was the one who was like acting like Schumacher was sus. Of all people. Right? Playing like God. With no time, too. Holy shit. Yeah, it's like unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh. I mean, give me a break, dude. Oh, it's sudden death. I didn't realize it was sudden death. I totally forgot. That was a very sportsmanlike thing to do from Ripunj. I'm just not used to getting down to sudden death in the yeah. I mean, I'm getting all passionate about the. Yeah, that was a good draw for. That's correct. I mean, you don't have to though. I mean, I totally forgot there was no increment. I wouldn't be pissed. He doesn't have to offer a draw there. I mean, I need to know better, and I just totally forgot. The whole time I'm thinking I have, like, you know, 5-second increments. I mean, obviously it's a totally drawn position, but I'm permanently banned. What? Oh no, I did it again. And after I permanently banned him too, as a reward for permanently banning him, I accidentally banned him again. Damn, I always do this. Mr. Coffee, can you unban him? Just time him out. No, you can untime him out. Bring him back. I timed him out because he was talking about Harry Potter chess. He's always like talking about stupid stuff. This who makes more money, like the antithesis of what I do. Dude, do you think I care about making a lot of money? I'm streaming like 7 years. I don't make much money. I'm not focusing on that, you know. I just do it out of the love of chess, man. How can you hate on Harry Potter? He acts like he's a tough ass, and he looks like Harry Potter. It's like it's totally inconsistent. Indo Queen 1750. How are you? Welcome. Alright, what are we doing? Acerbate, what's up, bro? Acerbate, I played knight c3 and it messed him up. Now he's playing the Nimzovich defense. Indo Queen, also streamer. Shout out to Indo Queen. Although I don't know. You said you're not streaming much. All right. Man, Astrobate, I play this with black. Nobody plays this against me. All right. There was this dealer at the poker club here in Budapest who I feel sorry for him. I mean, he looks like Gotham too, and they constantly harass him. I feel bad. He's a nice guy, but he looks exactly like Harry Potter, and he constantly gets called Potter and stuff. It's just, it's really brutal. Like, the poker players are just, he must get really tired of that. I mean, it's awful. Potter. But he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, you'd think like it would be we'd be getting beyond the Harry Potter stage by now. Yeah, it's pretty old, man. No, I don't like the guy. Sorry. I don't like anybody. Yeah, Conjured. Very apropos. We have different goals in life. But I do want to say that I think that people who, like, try to become wealthy by playing chess are, let's say, doing things the hard way, you know. There's a lot of easier ways to get rich if that's your ultimate goal. I suppose. But anyways, just seems like really an awkward way to go about becoming like a millionaire or something. If it's so important to become a millionaire, then why the heck did you start out playing chess in the first place? Would be my question. That just shows like no planning. Alright, this is unpleasant. Astrobate with a knight c4 out of nowhere. You got me, bro. You got me. But I felt like Susan Polgar was like the ultimate example of that. She loves money so much. No, I mean, okay, it's a little different in that time. And she was forced to play chess. I should be more sympathetic. Except for all the horrible things she's done to other people. But then again, you know, hardened criminals are usually a product of their environment. What's up? Did you let him free? I love hating on people here. Give me Astrobate, though. Astrobate's dangerous. Look at him. If he gets coordinated, he's very, very dangerous. See above message. He could only PM me and I couldn't PM him. Email address banned from Sladgie. Permanently banned. I don't understand. No higher. Apparently he can't come back. He has another account on the same email address that's also banned. But I don't understand. Why can't we just unban him? We can't unban him now? For real? Arsenal fan. He's going full genius. Can you PM him on lichess? Dude, Astrobate, you're sick, bro. You're really sick. Astrobate, another player who doesn't listen to me, but he's so naturally talented. His other account is banned. That's so sick. Astrobate, you're upfront and personal with your distance pieces. Not this case, not so much with the bishop, but usually it's the rooks and the bishops. I was just telling one of my other students this exact thing about Asterbate. I said Asterbate does this all the time. He's constantly putting his heavy pieces or bishops in front of the other pieces. These are stronger pieces. They're not supposed to be up front. You're not supposed to have your rook up here like this in my grill. Exactly. He's tricky. He seems to listen to some things, but then he either like forgets. He's not totally ignoring me. He forgets, or he just like disregards it out of... No, he learns, but it's like spotty, and he still sticks with these old bad habits a lot. Oh man. The pieces and the pawns. What am I doing here? I'm waiting for a brilliant tactic. Wow. That's subtle. Alright. I guess we're playing the Marazzi. Let me guess. C5. The new C5. Another C5. I got another C5 where that came from. Let me guess. You guys want to predict his next move if I play C4? Okay, no reason to play C4 here. C3 should be considered. He'll still play C5, I predict. There's a small chance it might be possible to play bishop D4 in some position. Damn, he's playing well though. Overall, for his rating, he's getting better. Anyway. Well, this arena was fun. Dinek is killing it. The results are really random. Schumacher beat me and now he's gone? Cousin Vinny. Look at this rook A5 move. Provoking weakness on the queen side. Brilliant. It's a little bit of a problem. Well, he's really trying, and I don't think he does that in the simuls. He's like distracted. This time control suits him better. I forgot to berserk, but probably a bad idea to berserk against Asterbate because he's so fast, you know. But if it's like a poker game, I mean, you can really, if you know Asterbate's style, you can. He's just super predictable. You know he's going to go for the skewer, but it's a question of, okay, he has to. You know, normally he would actually do something like bishop h4, I would say. If he didn't have the skewer, he would definitely put the bishop on h4. b4 or after. I've got this big, beautiful pawn majority on the king side. I was doing a game with this for chess lecture yesterday. Man, does Zen just leave again? He just wants to play me one game and then leaves. It seems like. Bishop c5. Rook takes g7 check. Schumacher would be all over this. The rook takes g7 check. Oh man. Interesting. Are we there yet, Danke? Not optimal? But not bad. Not that bad. Not optimal, but not that bad. I don't think it's that bad. But he is objectively losing. But it's not really that easy to decide what to do for me. You know what I mean? This is not that easy. I'm only up a pawn. He's actually stopping my kingside attack, which is really annoying. Could I have won with b4? Oh no, I had b4. Rook takes a4, queen d2. Then he has tactics. So he's making a place for mom. That's like this place for mom. There you go. Position only Nigel Short could love. It's just like senior living place network in the United States. Man, there's a lot of old ladies in Budapest. I was walking on the street today, and I swear to God, why are there the population is like 90% old ladies. Good to know that the seniors here are living past they're living past 70, which is pretty good. B4. Ashby's living past 70 here. Well, he had bishop c5 check horse, so I didn't win immediately, and I'm sure that I'm much better. He exchanged here on d4. Doesn't seem great. It's just really brutal to go outside on the street here in my neighborhood on a Tuesday afternoon. You get mauled by old ladies, just mowed down. They're just all over the sidewalk. All right. Yeah, Astrobate, nice try. Back to tournament. Okay. Why do I have to go back to tournament? I mean, I'm in the tournament. Just automatically send me back to tournament. Can I change that setting? Politz is up. Is she gone up? I mean, 1885? It's a solid rating. Okay, we got a Berserk, and we have to play our favorite opening. Repunch got a draw, but I forgot. Did I Berserk against Repunch? That's why I got so low on time. Okay. I Berserked against Repunch, and I forgot that there's no increment. That's a big problem. If you're gonna Berserk, you better remember that there's no increment. This is how I lost against the Mongolian girl in the first Saturday Rapid, because I thought she was 1500. There was this men's IM who's a woman player from Mongolia who's 2400, and 8 years ago I played in this Rapid tournament and her rating was 1800, 1700 or something like that. It was the first round. I just looked at the cross table. I saw him playing a 1800, and then I played this against her, and she crushed me. And after the game, I realized, holy shit, she's 2390 in classical. It's one thing to play this opening, but another thing to play it thinking you're playing you're thinking you're playing a 1600. The opening itself is bad, but I mean, at least if you at least knew that you're playing a strong player, it might help a little bit. Politz handled this really well. Most people don't. Okay, bishop h4 is a mistake. The bishop should go to f4. It should have maybe gone to f4 to begin with, because this diagonal is weak. She played this perfectly up until this point, and then just put it on f4, and you control the square, and white is just up a pawn for nothing with a big advantage. But I think now Now the situation is not so clear. I mean, the knight is misplaced. Her pawns are weak. I'm probably going to win one back. That was a major mistake by white. You know, allowing me to totally equalize. I must have lost, like, I was like 24-10 rapid. I had got my rating up to 24-10 rapid when I played her. It was ridiculous, man. I must have lost, like, I don't know. How much? What's the maximum you can lose in a rapid game? My rapid K factor would be the same. So maybe just... Can I only lose like 16 points or something? But I must have lost the max. That was bad. The ratings are so screwed up. Rapid and Blitz. Blitz is the worst. Totally random. I wouldn't even play in a FIDE Blitz tournament. It's sort of stupid. I would play Rapid. But like at the World Senior, for example, they didn't have any Rapid tournaments. Just Blitz. They're old people. Of course Rapid would make sense. They did a really crap job, the organizers in last year's World Senior. Arbiters were good, but not a great organizer. My favorite thing is like the Hungarians in Zalakaros. In Zalakaros, they call it the Zalakaros Chess Festival, and it's one tournament. We vented about this a while back, but you can't have a chess festival if it's just one tournament. I want to tell all the chess organizers out there. In general, a festival implies that there's more than one event, you know. Just so you know, there's got to be like at least one side event for something to be a festival. There was this food court at one mall, I remember. It was like the Festival of Flavor. They had like 6 different kinds of food. Oh, Repun's back? Repunj is back? Is he back? What, he's aggressive Reina? What, are you kidding me? Repunj is aggressive Reina? Or am I just... What is Asterbay talking about? Maybe he's just talking... Oh no. Even I berserked. Yeah, I saw that. We both berserked, I know. I'm just saying I forgot. I haven't been to the psychiatrist lately. Oh, you're Modnok. Then who is Asterbay talking to? Repunj is like banned and he's like sending him messages. Thanks, I was feeling like shit. If Paulitz plays bishop f4, it's like horrible. I lost to Schieberspieler in a similar position. But she should play it just straight away. Bishop f4. You can neutralize my bishop with like knight f6, bishop e5. Now I gotta watch the time. Time. You know what Asterbate would do. Shelf elf. The shelf elf. I gotta learn, you know, to play it like a blitz game. I just gave up playing blitz, so it's sort of hard to remember how to play blitz. You're not. Repunj is like perma banned. Sorry about that. Sorry about the perma ban. This is a risky approach by me, but I think it's justified. My dark square bishop is so strong. I'm going to allow the protected pass pawn and play around it. Queen's a bad blockader, but I think that white's position is pretty bad here. She doesn't have any life, any real activity. Shaki. You should have gifted a gift sub to Shaki, Masturbate, not Repunch. He's better behaved. Alright, who's winning the tournament? Dinekis? Aldisto, Modnok, Mikhail Tal, Uber Driver. Can I see more? Can't see more. That's annoying. Sorry about scrolling. I know some people don't like the scrolling up and down. To ban all other accounts, yeah, dude, it's against those trolls, man. It's against the trolls. But I don't understand. Still, I don't fully understand why we can't unban one of his accounts. Yeah, you should see the spam emails I get. I had this one really bad spammer who was targeting me, and finally they gave up. It took like months. They were trying to get me with phishing emails forever, because I opened this link on my phone, this phishing email link on my phone. Then they were trying to get into my stuff, and I had to constantly be vigilant not to open any kind of weird links for a long time. Better behaved. You're here to ruin other people's tournaments. Well, that's an honorable goal. It's not hard to be better behaved than Repunch. Twitch doesn't allow 2 accounts for 1 male. Right? So it's not possible to have 2 accounts. Okay. But I still don't get what the problem is. Why we can't unban you? Alright, I'm gonna try to unban him. Paul's fighting back. Alright. King's Indian. The King's Indian methodology here. I used to be able to play fast, but I kind of gave up. I gave up playing fast, trying to compete with Bullet and Blitz players out of principle. But you know, here we're gonna need to play a little bit faster. I know I didn't want to hurt your feelings by saying you're better behaved, Shaki. I know how sensitive you are. We're all sensitive here. It looks like H5 to prevent control of G4. It's just a really good London system for black. Ultimately, what this boils down to is a London system. It wasn't, but I'm just saying, what you get is the result of a London system where white, gave up their dark-squared bishop in a King's Indian type of setup, and black's just rolling all over the place with this kingside majority. It could also be a Sveshnikov. It could also be, a Najdorf or something like that. Well, not really, because there's a pawn on c5, but that could have happened. The d6 pawn takes on c5. Lots of different openings with the structure. White is in big trouble, though. Oh, that's not a good choice, is it? F3 is a crazy risky move for white. Alright, I'm gonna go. Sack the exchange if you want. I don't believe it. I don't think she can do that. That's not a serious option. F3 is almost like a phishing email. Speaking of phishing emails, it's a Chesic phishing email. She's defending this really well, actually. You know, objectively, maybe I should try to find another method here. Just pushing the pawn or something. It's hard to break through. She's created a sort of force field on the white squares, and then I can't seem to find a way in on the dark squares. If I play bishop, you know, queen f4, bishop e5, she always has knight f1, so there's no way to like checkmate white that easily. Oh, g5. g5 isn't so great. Now white has f4 trying to blockade. a4 is hanging. I'm winning here. Are we having fun yet? I'm just starting to have fun. I wasn't having fun. I don't like losing, and I wasn't having fun at all, to be honest, for a long time. It's been a really hard last week or so. She didn't berserk. So she has, you know, no increment as well, though. You know, it's not like there was an increment to begin with. Nice move, a5, though. Really good defense. Really good defense. Hanging in there. Only on time. I mean, I'm not that much better here, probably. +1. Plus 1.7. It's hard to say, like, black has a definitively winning position. White still has defensive resources. Pretty good game. Look, she made 3 inaccuracies in the whole game, and I made 4. That's not a bad game. Solid. But I think, you know, the definitive thing was the mistake early with giving up the dark square bishop. If I could only get to the top 3, that would be... Schumacher, what is he doing? Seriously. He said he's drinking. He's drinking. Right. And he crushed the 2 good players he played and lost to everyone else. Actually, he's gotten brutally paired. No, he lost to Modnok, and then he got Aldisto, and he got Uberdrive. So Schumacher is getting, like, really tough pairings. Uberdriver. Wait a sec. I want to just see if I can free Willie. If I can free... where the hell is my sword or whatever? Where's sword mode? I'm like clicking on Moobot. I'm telling you guys, this is killing me, man. I can't use Chrome. It's killing me. It's just freaking killing me. What am I gonna do with it? I can't make Chrome make the... I know there's a game. I'm coming. I was wondering about Everyone Sucks But Me. I haven't seen you in a while. Where's, So Repun was unbanned, but it doesn't help. So that's the point. Repun was unbanned, and he still can't log in? Like, I don't understand anything anymore. Well, anyway, I tried. Calculated Chess, welcome. Opera browser best, probably. I have this stupid taskbar at the bottom of Chrome, and you can't get rid of it. I mean, I'm sure there's a way to get rid of it, but they intentionally make it difficult. Why? That's why I never wanted, like, lichess forced me to use Google. I don't want to use a Google product. You know, I want something, you know, that doesn't profit Google. I didn't want to use Chrome. I never wanted to use Chrome. They forced me to use Chrome. Like, lichess forced me to use Chrome, which seems really inconsistent to me. Why is a site like lichess that's, you know, open source encouraging people to use Chrome? You know, I mean, it's weird, man. You know, it seems like it would go against the entire point of the site. You want a site that's open source, so you force all your users to play chess on this, you know, freaking Google browser. Google, one of the most evil corporate entities in the world. Probably. Does that make sense? Oh, just because it's easier. Yeah, I remember I was pissed when they were like making fun of me for using Firefox. Well, sorry for wanting to use something that's open source. I forgot your entire mission. I freaking hate Google. I use Firefox too, but it just, you know, like lichess hates it. They hate it. As coders or whatever, they hate Firefox. But again, it's like totally inconsistent with their whole like methodology. It doesn't work. You use Firefox for lichess? How does it make sense that lichess wants people to use a Microsoft, or in this case, a Google product? You know, I try to use Firefox for everything. It's only lichess that's the problem. I realize that Google's faster. You know, there are advantages with it, but I don't like being forced to use it because Thibault, or, you know, the developer at lichess wants to, like, you know, life is easier for him that way or whatever. Sorry for having principles. Well, I don't know about resources. I ran into a lot of problems, but my computer was just shitty, so that was probably the main reason. I run into problems with Firefox using a lot of resources on my bad computer, but it was just the computer itself, I think. Damn, dude. Does anybody have a sledgehammer I can use? This not a good move in this spot. I'm slowly waking up here. Everyone sucks but me got Fritz Ford. I recommend King F7 very highly. It comes very highly recommended from Arsenal. This move defends the e6 pawn. No, not Rook F7, King F7. But he's freeing up Knight F8. It's a challenge. I'm gonna challenge for 500. It's like a game show, a chess game show. No, Rook F7 is a good move, actually. I thought maybe we would top Arsenal's immortal game with a Nimzovician masterpiece here. I have different modes where I'm like very strong tactically or stronger positionally. Tactics not working today. Tactic brain turned off. When I'm sharp, I can play open positions, but it's looking like it's not. This is a blunder. Nice blunder. See? I'm about to blunder again. So what do I do? I have to do... Seriously? I have to do it? Okay, I have weird tactics with like e6, theoretically. What would acerbate do? I could play knight f4 and then move it somewhere else. I could take on d5. Nope, not gonna do that. I didn't berserk. Shit. Knight f4 though, it's a little awkward. It's a lot awkward. I guess I'm on board with taking on f6. I don't really see another option. If frees up the e5 square. I mean, strategically, this is over with the bishop on a6. You know, he can't take with the knight here. Clearly, like, black has to play bishop takes f6, I guess. You're back by creating another count. See, that's what you get for talking about Harry Potter. You get a gift sub and you immediately start, you know, ranting about how rich Harry Potter is. Don't talk about that here. You make me, like, doubt my whole existence. Audisto, Dinekis, Modnok, Mikhail Tal, Uber driver. I'm way behind. There's no way I'm catching up. We need insta-berserks. You're almost a pro troll, Repunch. It took you a little too long to create a new sub. No, interesting though, he's not flagged as like suspicious user or anything like that. He like busted out his mom's email or something. I'm sorry about that. It's the same thing as when I like forgot about time in the game. It's my dementia. I just always click the ban button instead of... Honestly, you know what? I don't like the way Twitch lays out the choices between banning and timing people out. You know, you read left to right. Normally we read left to right. So, in most languages. So it makes sense that the lower level punishment should be on the left, and it should like increase as you go across. It's counterintuitive, I think, that the option on the left side is the immediate like ban hammer, you know. I feel like it should be like incremental, you know, working from left to right. Left side should be a timeout, and then, you know, the next option should be like the ban. Does anybody follow what I'm talking about? If you're reading, you know, in most languages, you're reading left to right. So it's not my instinct that the first option is like the harshest option. I keep doing that. I'm like clicking the ban button when I just want to time people out. It's poorly designed. Blame it on... I have to blame everything on someone else. I'm blaming this on... oh, now I got him and I forgot to berserk. Shit. Forgot to berserk. I get repunch back. Did I play this against you the other day and you did A5? Who was that? Just remember to always hit the center icon. We transposed to a 4 knights with A3. We looked at this with someone recently. Yeah, sure, Mr. Coffee. I can train myself eventually to learn that, but you get my point. Like, it's kind of not logically designed. But maybe it is. I mean, you want to hit the ban hammer in most cases? Okay, hit the ban hammer. What's the point here? What's the point of A3 anyway? I'm going to play D4. Ah, that's the point. It's the scotch. It's a scotch with A3. Of course. You can't play bishop B4. Now I get it. I understand what I'm doing now. So, I mean, basically, it's not that great for white, though. How about bishop F4? That's a good move anyway. And the exchange Philidor. I like that. I like that diagonal. That looks tasty. Can I put my knight on B5? Yeah, I need like hypnosis. Look, I have a red button and a green button. If I was like in control of like the nuclear arsenal, speaking of arsenal, if I was in control of nuclear arsenal, which button would you go for? Intuitively, I always want to like press the red button. Knight C6, annoying.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, Mr. Coffee, that was sexy. Alright. He's playing like a pro. Knight takes c6 just doesn't feel inspiring here. Oh, I have bishop e5. Oh shit. Just occurred to me. But that also, it doesn't do anything special, necessarily. But it might be just the thing I need. Okay, bishop e5. There's also queen d3, which is reasonable. Queen d3. Bishop b5, bishop d7. Or bishop d5, bishop b5, knight d4, bishop e8, bishop b5, bishop d7, rook e1. Or bishop b5, bishop g4. Okay, let's try it. Where did that sound come from? Oh man. Excel Poker, how long have you been watching this stream? You're like a noob. Think of it this way. My stream is like older than... It's almost as old as you. I mean, I've been streaming almost like since you were born. It feels like... No, I'm just kidding. I've been streaming a long time, bro. And like, we've got so many gimmicks that some of them are just ancient. You haven't heard that ever. Alright. I try to stay away from the yes button. I was using it a lot when I was streaming back in the States, back 3 years ago. Containment facility. Repunj is in the containment facility. Welcome to the containment facility. When did you start playing the Philidor, Repunj? Seriously. When did I start? You mean streaming? In like 2016. I guess. It seems like. 2016. What is Philidor? No, the question is, who is Philidor? What is this? Finish the final table here. He's playing poker. Damn. E5? Doesn't work. G6. What is the Philidor? He doesn't even know what the Philidor is. Bishop d7, knight d7. Wait, it's only slightly better there. Oh, this is weird. Wow. It's very different not berserking against Repunj. Asterbait would be considering c5. You're playing an exchange Philidor, you know. You don't even know what opening you're playing. Alright, technically you're not, because I've played a3, but if you take away the a3, it's a transition to an exchange Philidor. He doesn't even know what opening he's playing. Can you believe it? You were born yesterday. Okay, what do I do? It's that c7 pawn. This is just taking too long. Aldisto's now totally in command. Oh no. He wrecked the tournament. Again. Knight d7. I can go up a pawn and an ending. Bishop d8, bishop d4, bishop c7, bishop c3, pawn c3, rook c8, bishop d6, rook c3. But I was hoping for something better. Not that many options available. Bishop d8, bishop d4. What are my options here? Queen d2. Fundamental. What would acerbate do? You thought you lost a piece. If only you could calculate as fast as Schumacher. Schumacher's gonna like lose every game. He drank too much. How do you call it again? Rijeka? What's it called? He still has 5 points, dude. That's crazy. Maybe he finally gave up. Drunk on a Tuesday night. No excuses. What kind of student life do they have there in Serbia anyway? Oh man. Queen c8? That's the best you come up with. I'm starting to like this. Wow, this looks really good for white now. Large and in charge. Is it like a Benko or something while I get trapped? Lost in space. You thought it was lost in space. A really strong tactical player here. I'm in 17th place in my own arena. No, 6th. He's in 17th place. Alright, 6th place. Uber driver's ahead of me. I forgot to berserk. I'm making all kinds of mistakes. Blunders. Forgetting about increment. Nice. King move. Now you must die. Oh right, bishop here. What would Arsenal fan do? Did Arsenal leave? I mean, he's really quiet. He's not in the standings. Oh man, I didn't expect that move. What is that about? It's like you're accidentally interfering with my plans. Oh, this is crazy. That's not a problem, right? Alice still won last week. He's gonna win again. It's brutal. Thank God my tournaments aren't rated. Guys, don't forget to donate, support the stream. Where is everybody? 23 viewers. What is this react command, by the way? Doesn't even work. Viewers can react specific moment. Okay, it doesn't work. Why is it there? It's like a feature that doesn't work. You played this like a real natural. Rook e6 actually looks like a pretty good move. Shit. Okay. That's fine. I can take. Just always take. Take and take. But you're still subscribed. You're just banned. Think of it as a badge of honor. You really earned that subscription, you know. Easy come, easy go, bro. That's how it is. That's life. It's like a Chinese surveillance balloon. Think of it that way. Check. What would Schumacher do? Knight h7 or some kind of weird tactic. You play instantly. Some geometric knight fork or something. You instantly play the weirdest tactic you can find every single turn. The Schumacher system. Totally impractical. That's not impractical. That's the opposite. So I was thinking about h3. We are winning. Come on, just... You can resign. I can't believe I've been streaming for 6 years. What a troublemaker. He manages to find a bizarre move. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a deal with you. I'm gonna play this. You still managed to find kind of an annoying move. One, two, three, four, 7. I'm only up a pawn. This is really risky. Oh yeah. Thanks for reminding me. Don't worry. We won't need it. Oh, I hung my e-pawn. Oh no, my queen. You're not getting away with this. Not this time. This is sick, dude. This is sick. Now we can, like, torture him. That's right, I don't need the increment. Always mate with lowest form material, but that's the only mate. Okay. Good game, Sladgie. Aldisto with a very bad start, but now he's like killing the streak starter thing. I'm in 4th place. I'm not going to be able to catch up. We got 18 minutes, but no game. That streak starter, man. Who is Aldisto playing? Dinekis getting crushed. Ooh, it looks like a bad King's Indian. What was that? This is... Aldisto plays e4. What is Dinekis playing with black against e4? Modnok is giving it a run. I need an opponent. Why do I have to play Modnok? The other player who's like ahead of me. That's the worst pairing ever. And he plays d4, leading the closed game. It's a disaster. Oh, you play this line. Speaking of the Philidor, right? I think you know what you're doing to some extent, I guess. I had this funny story about this opening. Is this a good move? Mudrock. Mudrick. No. No, you wouldn't do that. Then I won't castle kingside. If that's the way you're going to be about it. Be a bully. I just won't castle kingside. What are you going to do? DM Durabali. I can't even talk. Sorry, GM Durabali. GM Durabali. Rating with a party of 52. Thank you, man. Great to see you. It's an honor. Grandmaster Durabali, great player. And what I like is that he takes chess very seriously. Not just streaming, you know, for good looks or some kind of hype, you know. This is a guy who just loves chess, and he's a really, really strong chess professional. I appreciate that. An honor to be rated by you, sir. Alright, Rookie 1 now. So we're playing the Budapest Gambit here. We're playing a rare, for me at least, a rare situation. I'm playing an arena. All right, I have an arena going. It's for the team. Cheers to Durbailey. Yeah, absolutely. Let's castle queenside. Can I castle queenside? Don't have to castle queenside right away. I don't know. This bishop scares the hell out of me. We can hold off a second here. Well, at least if he takes on e5, there's no Greek gift sacrifices. I don't like knight takes e5, queen e5 too much. So I was thinking maybe like, what was I thinking here? Knight e5, queen e5, lose a piece. That's not good. What was I thinking? Well, maybe it's time to castle queenside. Like, for reals. Asterbate passed. Sorry about that. Couldn't have a better guy. He's passed on. Thank you, GM Durbailey. For our team, we hosted an arena tournament here. For those of you coming over from his stream, 52 viewers. If you'd like to, guys, join our team. I take chess very seriously. Love to analyze, play serious games with longer time controls. Oh my God, Aster's pairings. I assume anybody who enjoys his stream would appreciate our stream. And also Tranquilizer. Basically, we take chess seriously. Most people don't. And that's the difference between people like me, Tranquilizer, Durbailey, and other streamers. I'm not a grandmaster. Those two guys are grandmasters, but basically it's the same concept. We take chess seriously here. It's not just for fun in games. Okay, this guy is just coming with the constant brutal pressure. He's scaring me. He's scaring me. Well, I don't want to get checked. What about f6? I think we have to, man. f6. I'm actually lucky I have this move. I would say I'm like lucky to have this move. At all. I don't play the Budapest Gambit normally, you know. This is not berserked. Oh yeah. Dude, he sees everything. Unbelievable. Look at that knight on c5. Knight God. It's the Knight God. Wow. Well, that's crazy and brutal. Easterbot. I think g6 was a mistake. But it'll hold. It should hold. Maybe not. Repunge the pro. Responge. Don't like this move particularly. Damn, dude, he's like rapid fire brilliancies. What's up with that? How strong is this guy? I don't know. I beat him one game, drew one. And what's up with the time control? It's just sudden death. Machine Gun Kelly. Dude, I mean, the guy's play is outrageously strong now. Technically speaking, this would have to be an FM. That's it, right? Game over? No, not yet. I don't know, man. He's just too strong, technically. Wow. Really strong technical player. I mean, I'm assuming this is a young player. It's unusual to see someone who's that accurate technically in this kind of situation. Jesus Christ. What is the CPL here? You can just stop it. It's not true. Oh my god. Dude, that move is ridiculous. That move is ridiculous. B5 with no time left. And get out of here. It's a draw. Don't do unsportsmanlike shit, man. Seriously. That's not nice, dude. We don't do that here. You should accept a draw there. It's a casual tournament. It's not good, dude. No, you don't do that, dude. You don't do that. Alright. That's not nice. You don't flag people with like queen against queen or rook against rook. It's real low level. Okay, whatever. This is the lowest thing, dude. It's really disgusting. It's not even a rated game, and you're still doing it. It's sorry, just it's Oleg Krivonosov style. Congratulations. You don't do that, dude. Not to an honorable player in a casual tournament. It shows no character. You take the draw by repetition, and you show respect for your opponent. If there were pawns on the board, it would be a different story, but it's straight up queen versus queen, or, of course, Goiju was like defending him, or Hiroku. Not Goiju, Hiroku, trying to defend him. You don't do that with rook against rook or queen against queen. If there was even one pawn on the board, I wouldn't probably ban him, but it's so scummy, you know? That's like full Oleg Krivonosov. See, that's the problem with bullet players. They think that's normal. The problem is it's not normal to do that. Damn, it's the fried liver. I just don't want people in my team who do stuff like that. It goes against everything that I believe in. Schieber-Spieler. Oh no, he's giving me the piece back. What's up? Schieber-Spieler. Schieber-Spieler is correct. He plays for time too, but I'm not going to rant about it. Young player needs to learn, some decent sportsmanship. I try to set an example. You are the example. I'm not going to cry and moan if people flag me, unless there's some very specific conditions. One of them is like either rook and, like one piece left with no pawns on the board. The other one is ops-colored bishops, where you're just clearly moving back and forth to try to win on time. It's just gross. If it's a clear draw and you have, you just do the draw. Diakis is lost. Well, I don't know, man. What happened, Schieber-Spieler? You missed the tournament. I don't know, man. This might be the last arena. I was pretty grumpy today. I didn't have fun this week. Now I get flagged by this guy in Queen versus Queen ending. I actually played it really well to hold on, and he flags me with Queen versus Queen. That's so disgusting. Doesn't that devalue? Why? What? Devaluing. Devaluing people is devaluing me as a good chess player to not agree to a draw when it's completely drawn with no winning chances. It's devaluing my... That's ridiculous. See, it's not bullet chess. This is actual chess. No, I don't think so. I think you have to draw the line. You have to draw the line. When the position is a total draw, then you have to draw the line. It's not about time management anymore. It's about the position is a dead draw. You don't flag people in dead drawn positions. You don't have to agree with me, but, I'm telling you that no one's going to like you if you do shit like that. It's bad sportsmanship, and I've been playing chess for 40 years. And I know the difference between bad sportsmanship and not bad sportsmanship. I know what I do. I give a draw in that position. I stand by what I do. If I'm in his situation, I give the Grandmaster a draw when I have 4 seconds and he has 40, and it's like rook versus rook or queen versus queen. It's something I learned from other strong players. I didn't make it up, The problem is, like, bullet chess has polluted all people into just becoming like animals. I used to see it years ago in Blitz, but the scummy players would do it, not the good ones. Bullet has made people like pretty much like have no sportsmanship at all. As I said, like, if there was even one pawn on the board, I wouldn't expect the opponent to accept my draw there, but you just don't do that. Alright, computer analysis. What's up? You reported him? Masturbate. No, you can't report him. This is etiquette. This is sportsmanship. There's nothing to report him for. You report him to the sportsmanship authority. He didn't do anything reportable. It's, again, it should stop at that point, though. I get like time management stuff, but The game's over, you know, it's like a dead draw. And then you take in consideration the circumstances where he's doing it. God forbid it were like a competitive situation. This guy would like do anything to win. I don't even want to know. Aldisto wins the tournament. It's over. Aldisto, congratulations. Nice run there at the end. What did he do? He like ran over everybody. Okay. He beat the Sportsman in the final game. He beat Asterbait. A little bit of 2 games against Asterbait and Dinekis at the end. It was a childish error. That's what the 6-year-old said who shot his teacher. He's like a friend of yours or something, Repunch? Aldisto, very convincing there, end of the tournament. The problem is that Asterbait starts like spamming the game button. He's got 2 games. Dinekis got 2 games. Asterbait, you played the record number of games, right? Look at that. Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16. Aldisto, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Only 15. Even Heroku, 5, 10, 14. So congratulations, Asterbait, with the most games. 16 games played. 4th is pretty nice after that loss. Look, man, I don't care about winning. I thought I could eat you, queen. Yeah, I believe in second chances. I can unban him, but you better not do it again. Just don't shoot your teacher, alright? She'll sue the school district for $40 million. You know, I don't really feel good about that, but I guess the school district was really negligent. It was a crazy story for those of them that don't know about that. It's not just like a 6-year-old shot his teacher. Like, the administrators in the building were warned that he had a gun. And his behavior was like the worst. He was like the worst demon of all time. It's crazy, man. I don't know about the parents being sued. Possibly, but I mean, I know there's a $40 million lawsuit. He was crazy, man. I mean, they knew he had a gun. They had told somebody in the school that he had a gun. And they don't bother to like tell the teacher, or it's crazy. I don't know. I don't know the story that well, but it's just an example, you know. All right. Camel Culture, I was thinking about you. I saw your sister streaming, and I thought, where's Camel Culture been? You've been absent. Sister's becoming a big time streamer. Shark Arena complete. Yeah, I had a bad day at the office. But it's just for fun, you know. Dinekis did a good job staying up there, 3rd place. Yeah, I got shut down, but I probably wouldn't have caught up to Dinekis no matter what, to be honest. It didn't matter. I was destined for 4th place. It's not the point, you know. I just want to set an example. There are certain situations where if it's not bullet, you don't flag people. You don't do the Oleg Krivnosov. You don't flag people with rook against rook. You don't flag people in that situation where my queen is on the 8th rank and my king is on the 1st rank, you can't skewer my queen, okay? You do realize that, right? You understand, like, if my king is on the 8th rank and my queen is on the opposite side 8th rank, that's not like a coincidence, you know? There's no way you can skewer my queen in that position. So the point is, like, positions everybody knows are dead draws. You offer the other guy a draw or accept their draw if they offer a draw. Actually, I wouldn't mind. I don't expect him to offer me a draw, but if I offer a draw, you have to accept the draw from the other guy. I mean, it's bullet, it's different, alright? I don't apply this to bullet. Bullet is not chess, okay? So you do what you want in bullet. Like, there are no rules in bullet. But as far as I'm concerned, in like Blitz or something, you know, Krivonosov used to do that against me. He would milk the rook endings to beat me with like rook. He would play like 5-0 games to win with rook down 2 pawns against rook or stuff like that, like really sick. You know, the problem is people just don't draw the line between like bullet and normal chess. I feel like in Blitz at least you have to start to show some etiquette. You don't have to take my opinion about it, but I learned it from other strong players and I pass it on. I didn't just make up these like, you know, these rules. It's like a kind of honor system. The guy would like purposely like draw out the rook endgame till he was like down 2 pawns to get me low on time, and then eventually flag me with rook against rook. So what I did was, if I ever got paired with him, I would just resign on move 1 as a protest. I wouldn't ever play him anymore. The most unsportsmanlike player I ever played in Blitz. Right, not just strong players. Anyone with experience, Arsenal. Anyone who's played experienced players. If you have a dead drawn obstacle to bishop endgame where obviously the pawns can't move and you're just like moving your bishop back and forth, only a scummy guy is gonna like flag the other guy there. You know, you can, but it's just bad form. Yeah, it was like raiding online rated games. Move 11 just donated, by the way, a massive amount of gift subs. What did you do? What did you do there? Move 11 donated gift subs. How many? Was that a 10? A 5? 5 gift subs and Asterbait. Move 11 with 6 gift subs and Asterbait with 1. Actually, Asterbait, you're up to 5. But yeah, Arsenal, I didn't mean to say like just really strong players know that. Of course. Anybody who has experience playing, especially over the board, but even like, you know, online, just respectful players don't do that. But I mean, man, especially in like a casual tournament, I mean, it's really, really silly. Anyway, can we get a hype train, a late hype train? Asterbait with the DGR for me. DGN for me. Bonus game. Repunch, 5+3. Alright, for the hype train. Bonus game. We gotta go soon. But I've still not finished my beer. Congratulations to Asterbait. Sorry, I meant congratulations for Aldisto. Move 11 making the effort for the late hype train. Might be beyond hope. We're gonna need, like, help. Man, Repunch the Pro didn't get a gift sub. Oh my god. Now this is not an exciting position. Draw variation. I'm not saying you have to agree to a draw in this position. This is worth Worth a draw though. Asterbait going off. Mama says play nice. Uber driver, actually, I told Move 11 to approach you about if you're interested in playing some training games, because I know you're a nice guy and a strong player, and I told him. So don't be surprised if he. I don't know if you have time for that, but I was just thinking, like, you haven't been around lately. You haven't been around lately, and I wondered why. So hope all is good with you. Seems like you haven't been in the stream as much. Making money, tax problems. Well, if you were losing money, tax problems, you would be Donald Trump. But making money and tax problems. You're like the anti-Trump. Alright. Nice job, Astromate, with a gift sub for Dunekis. And Uber Driver with 100 bits. Making money. I wish I was making money. Not talking about chess or poker. Uber Driver referring to, like, investing. Unblock me. Unblock me. I'll try to remember. Why do I always, like, I'm sorry, I like freaked out, but it's like my biggest pet peeve is like people who flag in drawn positions. I was traumatized by this Latvian guy, Krivonosov, who did it to me on ICC. He drove me crazy. That's worse, though. I mean, this is a guy who's like a title player who did it, and, you know, knowing it's like bad form. It's much worse when like an experienced title player does it than an amateur who maybe is young and doesn't know better. The funny thing was I played that guy in a Blitz tournament in Oslo. But I feel like that was before I realized how awful he was with the flagging. Or maybe I just tolerated it for a long time. I guess I just tolerated it for a long time and just tried to avoid getting down really low on time. So he could I tried to avoid not letting him get me in situations where he could flag me with like no time left. But then at some point I was just like, screw this, man. I'm just going to resign against the guy. He has no respect for anyone. You know, what usually happens is like people are products of their environment, you know. So the reason why people start doing that type of stuff is because other people did it to them. You know, in most cases. People just don't become like murderers for no reason, you know. They were abused, whatever, you know. The problem is that there's a culture of doing that, and then, you know, they someone else did it to them, so then it's like, oh well, I'm going to do it to everyone else. I remember this guy who's also a really, really sleazy player, a grandmaster from Argentina, Pablo Zarnicki. I never met him like personally, but he was an extremely sleazy like blitz player, and he also got banned on ICC for cheating in a big money tournament. It was funny though, because he ended up playing online poker, and I ended up like facing him in some pretty high stakes sit and goes. It was like he got banned on ICC for cheating in this big money tournament, and it was funny because that was like in the early 2000s, and then around like 2008, I remember like playing in Poker Stars, and I was playing like high stakes. I was playing relatively high stakes, like tournaments, um, small tournaments with a few players, $500, $300, and Zarnicki was playing. It was funny. I was thinking, man, this guy cheats in chess. He's a grandmaster. It's really, really not not a good role model. I guess he had quit playing chess full time. Probably his reputation took a really big hit after being labeled as a cheater. I like your terminology. Although, oddly, I saw his name somewhere recently. He's still playing. Maybe he's like me, like he quit chess for poker and then came back. I know about that Schieberspieler. Oh no, I didn't see the punishment. Good. Suspended from FIDE, or like by the Hungarian Federation, or I guess FIDE. I didn't see that. Yeah, the disturbing thing for me is that about the Krzysztof Juhas story is that I was talking to someone about this, a strong player, who I won't reveal. The Hungarian Federation. Oh, okay. So FIDE hasn't weighed in on it. Boy, I flipped the board. I never do that. I'm not going to implicate his brother or brothers because I don't have personal evidence of them cheating. But I feel like the likelihood is awfully high. I don't know. It's really odd because they were like teammates of mine in the Budapest Team Championship. We can't, be our brother's keeper or whatever, as they say in the Bible. But those guys work together very closely, and I find it almost... Okay, let's put it this way. If the brothers didn't cheat, there's no way they didn't know that he was cheating. At the very minimum, they of course, like, knew he was cheating, and of course didn't say anything about it. But yeah, it's just weird. That guy's weird. I mean, I always thought he was weird. He was like, he acts like he's an Instagram. He was on some TV show, wasn't he? Some Hungarian TV show. You know about that? No. These guys. I mean, they're not just siblings. I mean, they're three brothers who were like all title players. It's not. I mean, they work very closely together. There's practically no way that the brothers wouldn't know he was cheating as well. Okay, it doesn't mean like you have to... Okay, it's awkward to turn in your own brother or your dad or whatever, But, the odd thing about the guy I always thought was how fake his, like, whole profile was. He always, like, presents this, like, Instagrammer image on Facebook and stuff. It was so weird and artificial. Well, I mean, to be fair, they should be different characters. I'm not gonna... All I'm gonna say is that I'm not gonna accuse them of cheating. One of them has been banned on chess.com for cheating in the past. I know that for a fact. On the other hand, yeah, I mean, you can't just assume they're guilty, but I also think it's practically impossible they didn't know he was cheating. So at the very minimum, they're withholding like knowledge that their brother was straight up cheating for a long period of time, you know, with his phone in tournaments and stuff. Yeah, this was a good game. I mean, if it was, again, I don't mean to equate murder with cheating in chess, but a crime is a crime. If you know someone is guilty of a crime and you're not reporting it, um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I know he was banned. The account was banned, but I'm not privy to that information, whether it was really cheating or a mistake by chess.com, you know. Um, but it's kind of suspicious, no? I've literally never been accused of cheating accidentally or something. I know I play really badly, but I play so badly. No one's ever reported me for cheating on lichess. I've never been accused of cheating on lichess or any chess site. I mean, I know there's a story about a guy who beat like Hikaru. There's a lot of false positives, like an FM who beat Hikaru. Um, and I falsely accused people, so. But yeah, yeah. No, anyway, but I'm glad he got caught. But you know, it's an interesting story. Actually, Hera Imre was on to him for a long time, and he got. I mean, they he knew, like Imre knew he was cheating, but couldn't prove it until he was caught red-handed. But I think if it hadn't been for the fact that Imre noticed and other people may have noticed, you know, he wouldn't have been caught. It wasn't just like chance that he got caught. Like they were expecting him to cheat. That's how crazy it is. They were basically like Imre Hera was really funny, man. He told me like he said that Kristoff, he's the only person he ever saw who goes to the bathroom really slowly, you know? Basically, if you have to go to the bathroom during a chess game, you usually like hurry. But I guess if you got an engine in your pocket, you know, there's no reason to rush. It's pretty funny. Anyway, thanks guys for tuning in. Congratulations to Audisto. Final tournament results. Audisto first place. Modnak second. DNEC is third. Nice try for the hype train, Move 11. I appreciate your effort. Let's do it on Sunday. You do the slow walk to the bathroom, Arsenal. Just remember to walk fast next time or else it's suspicious. I was fourth place. Uber driver, nice to see you back with fifth place. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everybody. That's alright. Don't worry about it. It's alright. Yeah, live and learn. I'll see you guys later, and we'll be back for Wednesday morning stream. Thanks, Schieberspieler. Good to see you. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Mr. Coffee. Thanks for your support. Bye, guys.